I'm often asked how and why I moved to the Highlands. It was about 14 years ago, and I had a 2-year-old and a 0-year-old, and I was living in a shoebox in inner Sydney. So I think my story is actually quite similar to a lot of Highlanders. We went and looked at some of the suburbs in Sydney, and we just thought, oh, this is soul destroying. So if we're going to move, let's move out and move out to the regions. So we drew a 1.5 hour circle around Sydney and went and visited all of the areas just to check them all out. Southern Highlands, beautiful, beautiful place, and we just fell in love with it. And we didn't even know about all of the good schools and everything that it had to offer. And my mum at the time lived in Canberra, so that was also a plus because it's on the way to Canberra. Although she is also a Highlander now as well. So then we moved. It was really hard driving back and forth from Sydney and looking at all of the properties with the young kids and work constraints and things. So we actually rented for a year because we just didn't understand where the value was in the different properties. So we rented for a year and then bought a year later and haven't looked back. So that whole move also gave me the idea of becoming a buyer's agent because it was clear that there was a need for something like that. So yeah, it all worked out.